We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season. And off we go from Denver. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Shot alert! Shot alert!
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Milton. This is caught. It's Cruz. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
To throw is Milton. He finds Smith. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to be blocked out inside the 45 at the 43. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Achane. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
They give it Achane on the option. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 46-yard line. Throwing Nix. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave.
Here we go, we go.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Nix to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll run. Achane. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Devon Achane. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Broncos nothing.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. Shifts past him. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
Throwing is Milton. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
2nd and 9. Inside handoff, Smith. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Here's Milton now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Third and 19. Here's Milton. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Nix. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Fair catch.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
They begin with a run by Smith. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Milton. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Now Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Goes 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the draw, this is Smith. Nifty move. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Milton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now.
It's a gain of 9.
19.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Smith up the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Broncos 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
As they've got it as we resume action. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Hawk 70. Hawk.
Back to throw. Milton. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line.
14 yards. And the Broncos
looking to throw. Milton. There's a short one caught by Ryman. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Milton. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 6.
They'll run for it with Achane. Oh, he faked him with a juke. Now he's got some room. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Devon Achane. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Denver's offense ready to go again. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Milton. That is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Pulled in at the 24. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steelers offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
From the midfield strike, they look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Nix. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They're going. It's Nix. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Milton. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Milton. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. On play action, here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the result. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Up the middle, Achane. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 3rd down, Achane. Now he's into the clear again. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Devon Achane on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Gets around him. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So halftime straight ahead. It is all right. We will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Devon Achane. 67 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Gets past one man. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. Blitz coming and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Operating from the gun, Milton. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw, Milton. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Steelers.
On first down, back to Achane. And he's got room. Down the sideline he goes. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Devon Achane, 46 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good move. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Working to put a drive together.
Here we go. go. Here we go.
He'll begin with a handoff to Smith. And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Milton. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Steelers first down.
They'll go play action with Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep... And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
10 yards. That's another Steelers.
Right back to him on first down. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
A give left side. Here's Achane. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Devon Achane taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 42-0. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
2 yards at the pickup there, and it's second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
To throw is Milton. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync, thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And it is incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Fielded just inside the 20. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And they will take over 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
And the Steelers, 1st down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. To the 43, 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a 1st.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a 1st down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
2nd and 10 at the Broncos' 49-yard line.
Throwing Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Nix. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Back to throw. Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's got this down to the 35.
It's a gain of 18. That's good.
Let's go now.
A 1st down carry for Smith. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run it again with Smith. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard
Chop
line.
it.
Give to Smith out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Rashard Smith, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Elliott good with a PAT as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they're going to speed things up here.
And the Steelers first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Steelers first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Nix to the air. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24.
Here's Nix once more. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
Brings up fourth down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers triumph, but they come up empty on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's Milton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Now HN on first and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play. Right
back to HN on second down. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. To throw, here's Nix. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Nick's going to keep this himself. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. A lot of people talk about how difficult it is to play in the high air here in Denver, but one group of folks who most definitely don't mind that, kickers, and that one, CD, a career long.
You're exactly right about that, Brandon, because they envy guys like Matt Prater, Brandon McManus, who spent their careers here. They get to spend the bulk of their time kicking at altitude, and they absolutely love it. So when you get a chance to visit and do it yourself, you feel great about that opportunity.
Roll!
On the counter, it's Smith. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Milton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Milton. He's got him in, complete. And they do finally get him at the 12. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now Milton. And it's caught. Well, the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Now second and 5. Running left, Achane. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Steelers.
And they'll give this to Achane. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. The CD always